Hey guys, Ryan here, and today I'm hoping to do a pretty nice upgrade on my gun room. So if you look behind me here, I got my two gun safes, and they're pretty bare. They're nice safes, but I think they could look a little nicer. I have a gun locker over here that I have covered in stickers, but the material of this is pretty smooth, so stickers are nice and easy to put on there. But both of these safes have the more textured finish on there, so stickers would not be good. But what I do have is I have two shoe boxes full of patches that I've just accumulated over the years going to SHOT Show or buying them at gun shows. So I have two shoe boxes worth of patches and some materials down here. So my plan is to make a patch wall for my gun safe, or at least the one on the right today, depending on how many patches I have. So what I have done is I bought this carpet from Home Depot, and the patches seem to stick to it pretty well. The color's not bad. This was like 20 bucks, and then I got a thin piece of wood and I kind of cut it to the measurements I think I need. I did it in two halves, so one half is going to go on each side of the door. And to do that, I got magnets that I'm going to glue to the board and then attach the carpet to that, and then hopefully we have a really nice patch wall for all the patches here. So no idea how well it's gonna work, but today I'm gonna find out. And if it works good, hopefully you guys can get some inspiration from it. So in case you're wondering, I'm using electrical tape and a movie cup as my template for the holes around the dial and the combination. So yeah, just gotta be resourceful. And to try to make it as perfect as I can, I measured the movie cup around this so I can get the perfect half. So using all that math they teach you in school. Okay guys, so it's been a few hours. I've been working hard on the project, and this is what I got so far. I'm liking it. I'm definitely not an expert with making the proper cuts, but that looks pretty good. And I'm glad I did this in two pieces because I had to Dremel out a lot of the sides, and I might even need to take more off because I need to make sure there's room for the carpet to wrap around each of the cuts. So right now it's a little bit snug, so I might just widen those up. And with something like this, I recommend having like scrap wood, which this was just extra from the board I cut, because it was nice to be able to practice the cuts before I did it on the two main boards. But it's looking pretty good so far. So next step is make sure that I can wrap the carpet all the way around, so I might need to widen some of those. And then after that, just attach the carpet, put magnets on the back, and put my patches on there. And if I end up doing this safe, I might do that as one solid board instead of cutting it down the middle. With this, with the hinges on the side, I just wanted to make sure I was able to get the proper cuts on there. But yeah, I think that'll look cool once it's full of patches. Okay, so my next step is to figure out how to get the carpet around the holes I drilled. I'm sure there's a proper way of doing this, but I learn best by just trial and error. I'm gonna get it so that there's no creases and it fits in there perfectly. That way it'll wrap around the dial and the handle. But yeah, I think my plan is to staple the carpet to the board. I'll just have to figure out what works best for that, but I will show you what I do. Okay, so I was playing around with the carpet and I think I made it look all right. This is just, like I said, this is just my trial run. So that would be the front, and then this would be the back. So you just gotta kind of cut it to where you can fold it down and staple it and just reduce any bulges or creases. What's nice about this project is if you mess up the board a little bit, the carpet's gonna cover it. If you mess up the carpet, or if you have staples showing, you could always put the patches over it. This is gonna look good regardless, even if you have a few errors here and there, because my plan is to completely cover the safe door. I have so many patches. I'm curious about like if you have to take them off. So I'm gonna probably lay them out on the ground and see how they look beforehand, just because it does peel a lot of the layer off that, and if the staples aren't good. But yep, I think I'm just gonna go for it, and I might just have to show you guys the finished product. Wish me luck, and I will get back with you as soon as I'm done putting this thing together. I'm gonna staple the carpet, I think like this on there, and obviously I'm gonna cut it to where this will wrap around no problem. And yeah, this is the back side of the board, and then I just gotta make sure that I can place these magnets on there. So I'm gonna glue like 9 of these magnets to each board, if I can get it off. So I'm gonna glue like 9 of those magnets to each board to hold it up on the safe. And if I need more than that, then I'll just go buy some more. But these are only like $3 for a pack of 6. So I have 18 total. And yeah, we'll see how this goes. I know this is going by really fast for you guys, but this is a long day for me. I am finally done with the first board, and I would say it looks pretty good. I am becoming a master stapler, and I hope I have enough staples for this other board. I didn't even think about getting more, but I got that much left, so we'll see. The next one has more cuts, but I think that came out good. Now let's see the front, because that's what's really gonna matter. I think that looks pretty good. I don't see, at least from my angle, I don't see any bumps or air pockets or anything. So, sweet. That looks great. Now, as long as the magnets hold it to the door, I think we're gonna be good, but I gotta do this other one first. So this one's next right here. That was my scrap board. So that one's next, and then hopefully we can get some magnets on, and we'll see if we can get this up tonight. I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm finally done stapling the carpet. It took me a while, but I think it'll be worth it. Ta-da! Now let's see how it looks up next to that one. The magnets aren't on yet, but I can already tell that's looking good. That one will prop up because of the hinges, but this one I have to hold. Let's see if I can line that up. But yeah, that's gonna look cool. That lines up pretty flush. I'll still be able to turn the handle, and then looks pretty clean around each hinge. That tape was just to hold it up when it was just the wood. But this is coming out pretty nice. Hopefully, if it works out good, you guys maybe try something like this with your safes or whatever else you might have at home. Okay, so I got the magnets glued. I'm hoping 9 is enough. When I look at it like this, I don't think 9 is enough, but we'll see. If not, I'll spend another $6 tomorrow buying some more. I have the other magnets on the other side right now, just holding them together. But this is supposed to set in like 5 minutes, but I'll probably give it like 10, just to make sure. Alright, so this is taking way longer than 5 minutes, and it's past midnight. So, I'm gonna get back to this tomorrow, which for you guys will be a second. Alright, see ya. Okay guys, so it's the next day, and I ended up taking the magnets off. They just weren't working as well as I wanted them to. One, I think they're a little too thin for the carpet. And then 2, I actually put some in the wrong place because I didn't take into account the decals on the safe. So I gotta make sure I go around that. So I went and I bought some thicker magnets. I actually just bought what they had. They only had 4 packs of this, so I bought 4 packs of this and then the same thickness but in a slightly smaller one. So these ones are 0.375 inches thick. So you can kind of see there's one. So noticeably different. So I think that'll help. And then I actually got this one propped up right now. This one doesn't even need the magnets to stick. It just kind of props up on the hinges. But I was worried about the handle. But it looks like there should be enough space. I might just have to watch out where I put some of the patches on there. But yeah, and the other thing is this epoxy that I got, it's like JB Weld. It didn't set even overnight, because in the morning when I was messing with it, they were still coming off, and then I just took the rest off, and it's like 20 hours later. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna figure out where to put the magnets, and then I'm gonna probably let them sit for a day or 2. So I don't like waiting. Like, I want to put this up now, but I think to do it right, I'll need to let it sit for like a day or 2, because I was able to peel those off with just my hands 20 hours later. All right, moment of truth, guys. I glued these on Thursday, and it is now Saturday. They've had plenty of time to dry. I'm not like messing with it too much, but they all seem to be pretty solid on there. So next step, let's see if it holds. I also had the first magnets I bought on the front side to just kind of help hold it together while it was being glued. So I'll take those off as soon as I put this up. But let's hope this freaking holds. freaking awesome. Wow. That's cool. And there's like really no play in it or anything. Alright, next one. This one holds pretty well as it is just because of the way all the cuts are. That looks freaking cool. What do you think? I think that looks awesome. Oh, I'm so excited right now. This took way longer than I was hoping it would take. But that looks good. So it lines up pretty freaking tight along there. Now I gotta make sure that my door handles will fit on there. So let's grab those. I just stuck those up here. See if I can find the hole. That's what she said. There's one. There's two. There's three. Let's take all these magnets off. I just wanted to make this as perfect as I can because it's something I've been wanting to do for a while. Wow, look at that. Looks like it came on the safe. Sorry, I'm very proud of myself right now. Now, look away. I can turn it. Boom. I got all my purdy guns in there. Wow. Sorry, I know I'm like really excited right now, but this is something I've been wanting to do for a while. And it looks way better. Well, I mean, it looks exactly how I thought it was gonna look in my head. I just didn't know if I was gonna be able to like achieve it. But I mean, for you guys, this probably looks really easy, but for me, I don't really do stuff like this very often, so. And I think I'll have enough space for patches even behind this, maybe. We'll see, I might have to put some space between there because my ideal goal is to fill this thing from top to bottom with patches. And honestly, I don't know how many patches it's gonna take to fill that. Like I said, I got these two shoe boxes right here, so filled to the bottom with patches. And that'll probably take me like an hour or two to put up because I'm probably gonna be OCD about it. But dang, I just keep going on about it, sorry. I have no idea my process of putting them up yet. If you guys like this, let me know what you think, because I think it came out really good, and I haven't really seen any people do like a patch wall on their gun safe. I've looked online for ideas like this. I've seen like just like patch like carpets that you can buy and, you know, hang up a little 2x2 thing on the wall, but I don't really have that much wall space here. Like this whole wall is pretty full. I want to do some more signs as I get them. That's some of my range mags. If you're looking for an idea to do range mags, my mom gave me this like shoe holder or door organizer, so I just use it for different pistol mags. So when I pull them out of the safe, these are just my range mags. Any backstock mags I keep in that safe. And then I got my desk, and then this is a reptile rack. So I actually have rattlesnakes in here, believe it or not. It's a good rack for them. Maybe in another video if you guys want to see that, but yeah, so I've been wanting to get my patches on here, and just with how many I have, there's no space in this room for a patch wall, but now I got space. All right, I guess I'll see you guys when it's done. We'll see. I'm done with it. Do you want to see it? I think it came out pretty cool. Bam, look at that. I am pretty happy with how it came out. And I even have a little bit more space at the bottom. Yeah, this is awesome.
Do
see. King of the safe is gonna be the Barrett, because that is the biggest gun I have in here. It's kind of tucked away, it's really dark. Let's see, do I got some light? There we go. One thing it would be nice to put in here some lights, but yeah, Barrett's right there. That is the king of the safe, so I figured it's only best that it goes up top. And then below that we got Pika Pew, got the United States flag, and then yeah, it just keeps going down. I got some patches from my uncle because he was in the army. And then just everything I basically had. Every patch I own is up here. One cool patch right here. One patch wall to rule them all, and in badassery to bind them. I thought that one looked pretty fitting right there in the middle. If you guys end up making something like this, I'd love to see it. So send it to me on Instagram, or if there's a way to tag me on YouTube, go ahead and do that. My Instagram is @mud_gunner, and yeah, I'd love to see what you guys can come up with. If any of you have any patches that you want to help me fill out the bottom with, or maybe this safe with, just go ahead and send them to Arizona Firearms in Tempe, and I'll see if I can get them on this safe or the rest of that one. And if there's anything you guys want to see in a video, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.